Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Creative Council. My name is Natasha, and today we're going to be discussing the topic of eagles and hawks in dreams. So, eagles, let's start with eagles first. What does the eagle mean? Eagles are going to represent kings and government. So, anything within that spectrum is going to represent. So, you think about the king of Syria, the king of Babylon. Eagles are able to see from a long distance, and they are able to be effective in things. So kings and government, if they're a wise king, they are able to see things and affect it from a long distance, from a distance. They don't have to be necessarily up on it to impact that kind of thing. So it's going to be a representation, like I said, of a king, of government, someone in government who is a leadership, who have maybe a prophetic insight. So eagles are a representation of the prophetic gift, the gift of the prophet. They have extremely good eyesight. They are able to fly into the heavenlies and see things very clearly and deal with issues from that perspective very quickly and swiftly in the spirit. So, if you're seeing eagles, that could be an implication that you're being invited into that, or God is cultivating that gift of the eagle in you. So, if it's like a golden eagle, that may be maybe you're not super mature in the gifting of the prophetic, but you are that's something God has placed in you. If it's a white eagle, that's someone who's more seasoned in the gift of prophecy and in the prophetic and things of the prophetic. So, like I said, they have the ability to see very clearly and deal with issues quickly from a place, that place of the heavenlies. So like a bald eagle. So if you're seeing a bald eagle in a dream, or an eagle paired with something, so like a bald eagle is going to represent America. That's our emblem. We are the eagle country, and so eagles are going to represent America. If you are a person who is prophetic and you have a lot of dreams or whatnot, and you are someone who is an intercessor, then that might be something that's common. Because if you're dealing with governmental issues, seeing birds, just birds in general, because birds represent the angelic, good or bad. So, but specifically, eagle is going to represent that prophetic calling. It also represents wisdom because eagles are able actually to fly above storms. They don't fly through storms. They'll fly above it, so they can go even higher than the storm. And also, eagles will, like a crow. If a crow attaches itself or gets on top of the eagle's back, the eagle doesn't try to like rustle to get the crow off its back. It just simply flies higher, and the crow can't take that level of air, so it will literally fall off, drop off. So eagles are wise. They're not a ignorant or stupid bird. They're it's a wise bird. So it could be a representation of wisdom and growing in wisdom, and you being able to fly above the storm, go above it, and see into heavenly places, see it from a heavenly perspective. So that's going to be what the typical meaning of an eagle is. So the also look at the color. Like I said, if it's a golden eagle, if it's a bald eagle, or the type of eagle, the type of bird, that's going to give you implication as well. Because there's like the harpy eagle, there's a sea eagle. They all have different terrains that they are well versed in. So that could speak to it as well, the dream and the meaning of the dream as well for you. So just something to think about. Okay, hawks. So hawks are very similar to an eagle because they also have really really good eyesight. But the difference between a hawk and an eagle, a hawk, they can be trained. They can be trained to hunt. So a hawk is going to be a representation of a prophetic intercessor, someone who is versed in intercession and prayer, but also very highly prophetic. They can go off and see into the heavenly realm, but they come back and report what they received. So they bring that back. They can be trained, and that's what intercessors do. We we go into the heavenly realms, or if you're an intercessor, I am, so I'm saying we, but intercessors go into the heavenly realm. They see it from the heavenly perspective, and they get that revelation, and they bring it back and pray from that perspective. You pray from a place seated in heavenly places. You pray from that perspective because you have that perception of what's going on and being able to see into a situation. So that's what a hawk represents on the positive side. Now, on the negative side, it could represent a predator or sorcery, so witchcraft, but more specific sorcery. So it's a high level, high ranking witchcraft or evil spirit operating behind someone. And so it could be a person who is a pro or very versed in war, the art of war and warfare, but not in a good way. So, like I said, an intercessor is a person who is versed in spiritual warfare, but it can also be on the negative side, an evil person who is a sorcerer into witchcraft or just the evil demonic stuff or whatnot. So just depends. Um, just look at the context, the color, the feeling, the overall theme of the dream to give you insight to the if it's positive or negative. But usually people don't have negative dreams about hawks and eagles unless it's like a hawk coming down to catch or take out its prey. But yeah, so anyways, that's typically what it means. So just go ahead and leave comments in the comment section if you have any questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If this video has been a blessing to you, please share it with someone who wants to understand their dream world a lot more and understand God's nighttime parables and grow in intimacy with the Holy Spirit in this area of dreaming. So I greatly appreciate that. So anyways, yeah, until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Be healed, be whole, be free.